Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a Legends Fantasy Draft as the Lions, so let's start our fantasy draft. I want to get a top 5 pick. Nope, I guess not. Number 25, Stephon Diggs in the first round. Kind of strange. I want to get a quarterback. Otto Graham we've taken before. Brett Favre we've taken before. Peyton Manning we've done before. Maybe Joe Montana? Maybe a Steve Young. Yeah, let's get Steve Young on the team. 95 overall. Now, what do we want to do with this pick? LT is there. I feel like we do that every single time. Who's there for receivers? Randy Moss is there. Antonio Brown, technically, just a legend now. Let's go tight end. Gonzalez is there. I think LT might be the answer. I don't really want to do that. I do it every single time. But he's so good. How do you not take him when he's there in the second round? Even though we could probably wait till next round. So what about a Brian Urlacher? Who's there for corners? Dick Lane, let's get Dick Lane on the team. Why not? 99 overall, normal development. I know I've taken him before, but so be it. Now, is Randy Moss still going to be here? He is. I'm going to take Randy Moss, Patrick Peterson off the board. I don't really know what they really put the draft in. Like, why? Why would you take Patrick Peterson over all these young legends with higher overalls? Don't really understand it. LT's gone, right? Yeah. Derek Thomas. Derek Brooks is there. Interesting. Maybe we go with, do we go with Derek Brooks? Charles Haley's there as well. I'm going to take Derek Brooks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers fame. Super Bowl champion. Not a bad pick. I love that Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. What was that, 2002? Must be 2002 because it was Patriots, I think Buccaneers, Patriots, if I remember correctly. Receivers. Terrell Owens is there. We do that often, though. Wesley Walker, Rod Smith's there, Jimmy Smith. Is Tony Gonzalez still there? Let's take him. I usually take Gronk, but we're going to take Gonzalez this time. Way early. Probably could have waited maybe 2 more rounds for him if we wanted to. What do we got on defense? We got a middle linebacker. We got a cornerback. We could go Kenny Easley. Brian Dawkins. We do that a lot. I mean, Eugene Robinson. We don't do that often, but let's go with Samari Rolle. Was he on the Eagles? That sounds right, but he also, for some reason, I feel like he's also on the Titans. I'm going to look that up. I'm probably completely wrong. It's going to be kind of embarrassing, too. That's not what we want to do. We want to go all positions. We want to go to available. Do we have? No, Willie McGinnis is there, but I don't think that's going to be the answer. Joe Green? Mean Joe Green. Warren Sapp's down there as well. Let's get Joe Green. I don't think we've done that before. A good pick? Ranked 124. We got him at 217. So that's not right whatsoever is what you're telling me. I have to look up Samari Rolle. Hold on. Samari? Why? Why? That was weird. It was like Samurais. The Oilers. So that is the Titans. Then the Ravens. See, I don't know why I said Eagles. It sounded right, but at the same time sounded so wrong. I know that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Darren Sharp is there if we want to take him. Darren Woodson, Bob Sanders rather is there. Ooh, did I see London Fletcher, middle linebacker? We don't need that. Jeremiah Trotter. That's an interesting name, but I don't think that's who we're going to take. Right end, Simeon Rice. Ooh. Sean Ellis is down there. Dan Hampton. Patrick Kearney. Leroy Selman. I have no idea who that is. Receivers, Lynn Swan, Art Monk's there. Wes Welker, Do we really want to get Randy Moss and Wes Welker? I mean, we've seen that before. Andre Johnson's way down here. Dwayne Bowe is way down here. I kind of want to take Walter Payton, but Terrell Davis is kind of interesting at the same time. Let's get Bob Sanders on the team from the Colts. I know a lot of... What is going on right there? What just happened? Oh, did I miss the clock? That's not good. I need to pause that. That's a little embarrassing. So who'd they take for me? And it was like right at the... Who do we get? We got Art Monk. Not really who I wanted. And Bob Sanders is gone. This game just screwed me, even though I could have just, paused it. But I'm going to say they screwed me nonetheless. Let's get Rodney... No, I'm not Dennis Smith. Let's get Rodney Harrison. Have you guys seen that video of when Harrison first came to the Patriots? Probably not if you hate the Patriots, but it's very, very interesting. And Belichick being like, I love this guy. Most of the team was like, we have Lawyer Malloy. Why are we getting Rodney Harrison? I don't really get it. Then they traded him away. And it's a Pretty interesting video. I mean, Trotter's still there. So I feel like, ooh, Tamba Ali. A lot of good linebackers, actually, now that I look at it. Harvey's down there, EJ Jr. Now, we don't have any ends. No, let's get, we take Julius Peppers all the time. Let's get Mario Williams. Trey Flowers is way down there. Let's get Justin Tuck. Is that Robert Porcher? Is that who that just said? 28 years old, Justin Tuck. By the way, if you're this far in the video, you haven't seen one of my videos from the as a Legends Fantasy Draft before. I do about 21, 22 rounds. We sim the season, see if we can win that Super Bowl. Look at the stats. Look at everything involved with that. We have not taken a running back or an offensive lineman, which I think we should focus on. Let's get Larry Allen, which for some reason is still there. Where is he ranked? 229. We took him at 345. I mean, Walter Payton's still there. We could wait a long, long time on that one if we wanted to. Monty Toomer, Ocho Cinco's down there. Ed McCaffrey. I'm going to take Ed McCaffrey, even though he looks a little bit younger than his good old son right now. A lot of people have been saying recently they're surprised that Christian McCaffrey doesn't play a slot position just because of his dad, which, I mean, if you have a running back that can play slot, you might as well just keep him as a running back. Let's get Larry Little on the team. I wish this was like NBA 2K. I've been playing a lot of that. I haven't really uploaded too much onto my channel, mostly fantasy drafts, but it's very interesting because they have all the legends in the game, and I wish Madden would do that. I'm using a custom roster, Shock's Legend. If you don't know what roster this is, it's the only one I use. And it's just weird they wouldn't put I shouldn't say it's weird. Madden or EA doesn't really put a ton of effort in any of their games, but it's, a little surprised they would put the effort for that because everybody would love that. Who doesn't love the nostalgia of older players? That's how you get the older people to buy this game. If you could see all your favorite, Jeff Saturday's in there. Let's get Jeff Saturday on the team. We're on the Colts. But if you were say my age, where I can remember players like the late 90s, early 2000s, which that's not way old, but that's still I see a lot of players from my past. Plus I can learn about other older players. And if you were oh, why am I doing that? I have a bumper on the back of my controller. That's why that's happening. But say I was 50 and I was ooh, I know a bunch of these players. I wouldn't mind giving that a try. That would be a lot of fun to relive those kind of days, relive seeing all those players on the field. I think it's a good idea. They're not going to do it. That would be way too much effort for EA, but just an idea. Barry Sanders is there. Chris Johnson, OJ Simpson would be interesting. Westbrook, Ray Rice, Tiki Barber. Ooh, Peterson. That must be prime Peterson as well. What do we need on defense? We still need a free safety. I was going to take Pat Tillman. Completely forgot. Let's get Merton Hanks. Don't know who that is. I actually want to look that up. Like I was saying, I want to learn some of these players that I don't know. Merton Hanks. There we go. Now, is there any other older tight ends up here? Ozzie Newsome's there. We could take him if we wanted to. Doesn't make sense at the moment. We need a right end. I mean, Mario Williams, it's hard to go against that. Dwight White. Okay. Cameron Wake, Manley, Jerry Hughes. Let's get Mario Williams. I thought, was Mario Williams, did he's not playing anymore? Maybe not. Let's see, who did Merton Hanks play for? He'd played for the 49ers for 7 years, then the Seahawks in 99. That's what, a 9-year career? He's 51? He retired, I guess that's 20 years ago at this point. So that put him at 31, though. So he retired at 31. A little surprising. I want Adrian Peterson on this team. I could probably wait on that, though. We're around 19. We still need a left outside linebacker and a right outside linebacker. Oh, boy. Let's go. Burfict's there. Ooh, Mo Lewis. I'm going to take Mo Lewis. Burfict just got suspended for the rest of the year because of that terrible hit. I don't know when this is going to come out. I'm recording it the Wednesday after the hit by Burfict onto Jack Doyle, I believe it was. And it was just what are you doing? Get your head out of your ass. I just don't understand what's wrong with him. I shouldn't say what's wrong. He plays dirty, which even 15 years ago, that'd be acceptable, but you can't do that nowadays. So I don't really know what else to say about that. Let's get Clay Matthews. He's an older player. It's 90 overall. Take him. Then our final pick is going to be our running back, even though we can look at a few more receivers if we wanted to. Should probably get our kicker as well. How many receivers do we have? Well, we already have 3. Oh, that's right, because they took Art Monk first. Yep. Let's get Adrian Peterson on the team. They're going to draft somebody else anyways, I have to imagine. Aaron Rodgers gone in the 21st round. Interesting. All right, let's sim the rest of this. We drafted a 95 overall team, 99 offense, 99 defense, and it is looking real good. We have Joe Namath as our backup quarterback. Edelman's on our team as well. What else did they draft for us? Trevathan's on our team. Malcolm Butler's on our team. Maddox is on our team. Interesting. Maurice Hurst is there. Derek Barnett is there. But let's go to the playoffs, and I assume we're going to make it. I know most teams are going to have like a 95 overall team plus, but we still should make the playoffs. It's kind of ridiculous that we don't. We went 7-8-1. Bears and the Vikings 8-8, and the Packers 5-11. Steve Young, 4,600 yards, 33 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Great year. Peterson, 832, 11 touchdowns, 4 for Freeman, 4 for Young. Receiving, Ed McCaffrey, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Randy Moss, 944, 9 touchdowns. Gonzalez, 902 with 1. Art Monk, 724 with 3. Cook has 4 for some reason. He's not playing well in real life at the moment. On defense, Derek Brooks, 99 tackles. Sack totals, 8.5 for Green, 8.5 for Tuck, 6.5 for Mario Williams. Interceptions, 3 for Derek Brooks, 1 for Hanks, Lewis, Lane, Harrison, and Butler. I think Steve Young might be the MVP. Or not. Patrick Mahomes somehow. We're at number 4. Mark Brunell's up there for some reason. Coach of the Year, Cliff Kingsbury, if you say so. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Steve Young. That's good to see. What else do we have here? Mark Brunell, Andrew Luck, Otto Graham. Dan Marino's up there. Bobby Lane. Defensive Player of the Year. Probably won't have anything right. We will not. Who won it, though? Jalen Smith. Offensive Rookie. That doesn't really matter all too much. Now, let's go find out. Actually, let's look at our XP. Even though I don't have my sliders on right now. But let's see. Did we get anything crazy? Nothing on offense. Nothing on defense. Wonderful. The Bengals beat the Rams in the Super Bowl 28-24. Let's see who's on these teams. John Elway, 211, 3 touchdowns. Andrew Luck, 259 with 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Tomlinson, 98 yards with a touchdown. Steven Jackson, 60 yards. All right. What else? Ooh, Edrin James is here. John Elway, Lorenzo O'Neal. Nothing else too special. Receiving, Heath Miller, 81 yards. AJ Green, 10 for 80. Allworth, 5 for 64 with a touchdown. Shockey, 48. 2 touchdowns for Michael Irvin. Touchdown for Largent. Touchdown for Gronkowski. Interesting. Now, what do they have for defense? Let's go by team. Nick Bosa, Mario Edwards, Anthony Walker's there, Jefferson Smoot's there. Ooh, okay. Cox is there, Phillips, Judon, Johnson, McGinnis is on the team, Mosley, Marcus Peters. What about on the Rams? Roquan Smith, Champ Bailey, Brad Culpepper, Thompson, Avery Hill. Nothing too special on defense. All right. Well, that is going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.